money at, where my people's at. You know when I'm born, I'm a bonfire. You know when I talk, I'm a talk fire. Me self, I won't build my own empire. Politician chop all the money, all the youth for the country, they hungry. All my people say, egg by me, them they cry, them they hungry every day. As you see me, my brother, I see you, I know one day it go be. You just have to use your brain, make you know what you really want to do. Make you fight for your rights, make you fight for your rights. Oh yeah, wake up, my brother, stand up. Oh yeah, wake up. My sister, stand up. Oh, we're all lọ́jọ́ ni marire. Oh, we're all lọ́jọ́ ni marire. Oh, we're all lọ́jọ́, yeah. Go, go, go. Like it's yesterday, you started with your campaign. The things where you talk, now promise and fail. Why these people no go die? Obanika dawojo, Obanika fagun, yeah. Omomoti osugon, Omomoti lagun, yeah. Many things with my eyes don't see, plenty things with my head don't hear. Everything I promise and fail, everything I jaga. Good water, good road, you know day. Everything I scatter, oh. No light, many things in no pay. Oh, I know feel rock bada, oh. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey,
Now rocking with, you now rocking with the best. 5, 4, 3, 2, it's time to meditate, flip the script, finna talk to my people. African Americans, Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, Senegal. This that African flavor, touch me, you can beat. Dropping hope for the hopeless, God living in me. All my African brothers and sisters in New York ain't doing nothing but holding it down in Delhi. Stay on line, kick and rock, I take care of you. My African people in Houston yelling Afro. African people in LA. Got me out here screaming Afrobeats. I was taking a L, but I got out that joint. Got the whole hood shocked, cause they thought I was dead. Man, they got our praise, he was made in heaven. So many soldiers we losing, why you think I'm cold? I'm the prince, I'm so hood, I'm the son of the king. About to close this chapter, introduce us to the queen. Impress of the year, black, beautiful queen. Before I shut it down, I'd like to give a shout out to the team. Shout out Afrobeats, squad up for in 26. Monica Hart, that's the host of the show. Shout out Afrobeats, squad up for in 26. Monica Hart, that's the host of the show.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Monica Hart. Welcome back to Afro Beats. We have a very special episode for you tonight. It's DJ Ibu's birthday party, and we're here for the Black and Gold Affair. They're already in there turning up, so let's not wait anymore. Let's go see what's poppin'.
Mal émotion Lagos. Red masquerade. I found my new life, yeah. And I'm loving it. I know the fun they say, I dey fear young bill. Many don't know what I get inside the bill.
Make I just give you the love and forget your sorrow. Of course you know, while I know they finish, whoa. So I they call all the G's for Malay. I they call all the G's for Saturday. Make them come, make we go talk money. So money coco. Money getting money, no sensibility. Life in on the sweet, oh. Oh no, you know the sweet. Oh yeah, me champagne the roll, oh. Oh Lord, I don't they pray, oh Lord. Oh, you me baby, they be there. I wanna live more life where I never live. I do go. I do go. You know my dog they hustle for too long. Go take back on. It's time to chop life, oh. Chop life, oh. Chop life, mommy. Yeah, now we don't reach my turn. Motijayo. I'm loving this new life. They know we know they beg for money, we they collect. I'm living the life now, no regrets. Them they wonder why I do the things I do, yeah. I've been an independent man from day 1 billion. I've been an hustler since all who I know, yeah. Now I sample my lamba, pretty girls they want, and I'm loving it for Body Nation. I'm loving it. Get up boys, where all the others are made. Azubanks, Lagos boys, Taiwan King, DJ Pussycat, Edo boys, Aja, Lekki, Phase 1, Phase 2, Lamba.
What's up, everybody? My name is Monica Hart. I'm the host of a brand new show called Afro Beatz. If you have a business, product, or service you would like to advertise during the show, please email the show at cmg1management@gmail.com for more details. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we've made it inside Aldeez. It's DJ Evil's birthday party. Everybody's in here turning up. I can't wait to see what's going to happen tonight. But you guys, don't go anywhere. I want you to enjoy this video. We'll be right back.
Baby, Benze, Kwabidi Cash, Wise and Grey, Mix Master Gazi, you lose it. Make them to them a shot higher, but this thing I go backfire. They know we should climb the success ladder. Them a go do tire to the retire. Live your life, they know what to hater. If them a best seller, you know what the best baker. Just live your life, they know what to hater. If them a best seller, you know what the best baker. Put your lighters up, if you know, you know fit your brightest up. Anyway, anyhow, let them know say, you know pan a different level. Wise a great, man a lion born champion. Don't know blood clot first and hold me down. We just a fight to the top, man a watch no one, yeah. Should we do better? So live your life, you know what to hater. If them a best seller, you know what the best baker. Just live your life, you know what to hater. If them a best seller, you know what the best baker.
No people no want to see you shine. They just want to see you suffer. Them a relate to you very nice. But all of them are traitors. Them I wish I could see you cry. Enough people want to see you die. Hey. So live your life in me. Them I wish to live the life you live. Live your life in me. Maybe demon in your bushing. So live your life in me. Them I wish to live the life you live. Live your life in me. Maybe demon in your bushing.
Make you no watch nobody but you. Try to help a brother. Tell him I go turn around and bite you. Yeah, man. Because you're down for beat them a success. Try progress, so them a high red. You can do this on your own. Put some respect on your work. Would you first live your life? You know what you hater. If them a best sailor, you know what the best baker. Just live your life. You know what you hater. If them a best sailor, you know what the best baker.
Live your life in me. Them I wish to live the life you live. Live your life in me. Maybe demon in your bushing. So live your life in me. Them I wish to live the life you live. Live your life in me. Maybe demon in your bushing.
Live your life, you know what you hater. If them a best sailor, you know what the best baker. Just live your life, you know what you hater. If them a best sailor, you know what the best baker.
Welcome back, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that last video. I'm having such a great time tonight, and I hope you are too. You know what? Since it's a very special night, I have a very special segment for you. My friend, Jacob, the journalist, he came in, spent some time with me, and I want you to spend a few moments to get to know him. Let's see what he's talking about. Coming up, here's Jake the journalist. Welcome back to Afro Beats, everybody. As you can see, we're in the studio today. So I have a very special guest. Now, he's not an artist, but I met him. I thought it would be wonderful to let everybody know what he does and kind of learn about his experiences. So we have my friend Jake. Jake, introduce yourself to everybody.
Why, thank you very much, Monica. My name is Jacob Nota. I'm a professional journalist from Ghana. I work for the government, the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, and I'm a news gatherer, editor, and whatever that I have to do in the newsroom.
That is so freaking awesome. So today, the interviewer is being interviewed. How about that?
That's awesome. I hope you're not going to do to me what I do to people.
Okay, well, I will try not to keep you in the hot seat too long.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so tell us, what is your specialty?
Yeah, I'm a professional journalist, as I said earlier, but specialize in football.
Okay.
So when you go to Ghana,
or soccer for
soccer.
us Americans.
Okay, you that's good. You say soccer. We say football back home in Ghana. So we have the Ghana Football Association. That's who have my tag.
Ah,
so
nice.
This is the national jersey for the Ghana national team.
Oh,
the Black Stars.
okay.
Yeah, the Black
So
Stars.
you are official.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what their players wear when they are off the field, when they are in their hotel.
So
room,
you are an
when they are
official soccer journalist.
Exactly. So
Gotcha. Okay.
And I work for the government, so I work for Ghana Broadcasting Corporation.
Okay, so you are basically I guess broadcasting all of the soccer games for them with the.
Yeah, I'm a football commentator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how have you traveled as far as going with the soccer players, things like that? How many countries have you been to?
I've not been to so many countries, but the few that I've been to, I was at the South Africa, Johannesburg for the World Cup 2010. That was the first time the tournament was held in Africa, the World Cup.
Wow.
On Africa.
So you made history.
Yeah. So that was
That's
beautiful.
awesome.
It was beautiful. And all the African teams all the African countries became one. when any African country is playing, or you have all the countries supporting one
United
team.
States of Africa.
Yeah.
How about that?
I remember when Ghana played against United States of America in South Africa, when Ghana beat USA by 2-1.
Oh,
on that
celebration.
On that day, the former president of United States, Clinton, was in the stadium.
Oh, wow.
And he lost that game. It was so beautiful. But the cohesion, they kind of love that they show to Americans in South Africa was really good. So South African tournament was really my first World Cup that I attended.
Okay.
And it was so beautiful. 4 years later, it was also staged in Brazil.
Oh,
and
nice.
I was lucky again. I was chosen to be the commentator for GTV, because the Ghana television, so it's GTV, that's the TV. But the broad name for the company is the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. But when you see our TV,
that's GTV. A TV.
Yeah,
okay,
so
I got you.
GTV, so that's Ghana TV. Yeah, so I was the commentator for it when we were in Brazil, 2014 World Cup. And then aside the World Cup, there's also African Cup of Nations. That one we played only on the African continent, or the African teams, or the countries here they play there.
So the best of the best in Africa.
Exactly, in Africa.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So we call it the CAF tournament, so African Cup of Nations. So I was also in Egypt. I was again in South Africa again, that too for an AFCON tournament. So but on off the pitch or off my job, I was in the UK on another assignment, just like I am here in America. It's not soccer, but it's other thing. Yeah. So I'm here to do no, you've not asked me that yet. So
well, I was waiting. I was going to, but no. You're making my job easier. Definitely go ahead and elaborate.
I was also in Portugal. We travel a lot. That's what our job demands. So, but I have never been to America. This is my first time in America.
And tell everybody what brought you here.
Okay, so what brought me here is that there's this competition here. It's originated here in America. It is called the World Food Championship, where it's organized annually here in America. And this is the 9th edition. And so the 10th edition, the organizers of the competition want to stage it in Ghana. And so
for next year.
Yeah, for next year.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to stage it in Ghana. So they want some professional journalists from Ghana to come to America and then cover the event. That's how we call it when you're around the event. When you want to write about it, we say cover. We cover the event. So to come
I'm officially a journalist now.
So you cover the event and then you report back home for the people of Ghana to know what exactly that World Food Championship is about and how Americans do it. So that before the tournament come to Ghana, they know how it is done already. So
understood.
I'm here officially to cover that for journalists from Ghana. I'm one of them. And so on Friday, at the Fair Park in downtown.
Yes,
that's where the program will start on Friday. It will end on Tuesday, where the winner is taking home $100,000.
Oh, I should have been
the best cook.
So is it the best cooks in the world?
It's in the world, the whole world.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can Google about it. It's happening here in Dallas. Yeah. On Friday.
So you must be awesome for them to choose you for all of those major assignments, and then to choose you to come here to America to write about that. Yes. No, that must mean you're very talented.
Yeah. I mean, we went to the university to study that. So I hold masters in journalism.
Okay.
Yeah. So
so you've always wanted to be a journalist.
Yeah.
You grew up being nosy.
I wanted to
looking at the blinds.
I wanted to go to the military.
Okay.
Yeah, but before I finished university education, my age was past for me to go to the army. So I my second dream job is journalism, and I do it passionately.
Love it. And I can tell just the way you talk about it, even as something that that you really enjoy.
So I back home in Ghana, I'm the host for a soccer program. We call it The Fine on GTV Sports Plus. It's purely sports channel. And then also we have the Obonu TV, that is the local language. And I'm also the morning show host for that. I deal with all them politicians, who come on the show. Some of them will come and lie.
Okay, so you gonna call them out on their lies. Yeah. Okay, so this is the troublemaker here.
Yeah, so that's what I do back home in Ghana.
Okay. And then something else we were talking about earlier that was very interesting. I know you have, your main passion is soccer, but then you also do other assignments, and entertainment journalism was one of them. So, to me, that's close to my heart. And with you doing that over there, have you been able to cover any big stars or any big events that have to do with entertainment there?
Okay, yeah. On radio, I was also doing radio, but now I don't do radio no more. I do the TV. But when I was doing radio, the biggest artist in Ghana, his name is Charles Nyama Jr. We call him, his stage name is Shatawale.
Okay, Shatawale.
Yeah, Shatawale. I don't know if you heard the name before. So he's one big dancehall artist in Ghana. I interviewed him on my show. When he was a judge, the Artist of the Year, when it came to Ghana Music Award.
Oh, okay, so, you're big time. Congratulations.
Just after the interview, I after the awards night, I interviewed him on my show. And that was my biggest, interview with the biggest artist, in the country. But aside that, there was Nat Lee, is also a dance artist, very, very talented. And then Stonebwoy, I only interviewed him over the phone, but not in the studio.
Okay,
yeah, I don't know if you heard of Stonebwoy.
So I have heard of Stonebwoy.
Sarkodie, I'm a big fan of Sarkodie, but I couldn't get opportunity to interview him. A whole lot of artists that I've interviewed, underground artists, a whole lot of them, but I was mentioning the, big fish.
Absolutely.
When it comes to the entertainment industry in Ghana. So basically that's what about it in the entertainment industry in Ghana.
Gotcha.
But Shatawale, the biggest guy, the loudest in Ghana. Now
making all the noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shatawale.
Well, that's awesome. And you know what, Jake? I hope that you enjoy your time here. How long will you be visiting?
The program would end on the 9th of November. That will be on Tuesday. And then after that, I would love to see America. This is my first time in America.
Of course,
so
we got to take them to see the
America
sights.
for some time before I go back to Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us and allowing me to do your interview.
I'm so happy.
Yes, of course. I just thought that your job as a journalist is very important. It makes, gets information out to everybody. And it was also very exciting, just to hear from your point of view, being a journalist in Ghana.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Of course, it's my pleasure. So you guys, thank you for hanging out with me as well, and talking with Jake. We're going to go and watch this video, and, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Who never balance, no the head person. Who never job, no the top person. Ororo the missing. Say what? Hey, if I know rap on one, see I know good job. Make it no forget, say I do man at the full workshop. So many people join the pre-med see you for Almighty, don't stand one see. We know before her. All my enemy enjoy the gather. Inside the matter one see, I they climb the ladder. They don't try, they don't do, men and drum me fall. For this day one see, I go ride my front leg. Hey, I know me been known when they give me fingy. In the jamanya, when I come with dingy. Enemy don't try, men for the energy. I see the scene, wanna see all you did my head.
Manu Niginisi, from Nagadisi to Naban, so very soon you won't go part, because I don't open one day. You check out the streets in my face, nobody follow you on your ring. They break everything gone good, you go good.
Okay. They break everywhere, boss. Who the land walk one supposed to be boss? Who they walk one see is supposed to chop? Every day and nothing when who they pray for fame. Hey, I don't yarn, I don't boss, I don't rap. These and when I see I won't grab. Making money like a pilot. Anyway we spend money, enemy they get out. Hey, now my year be this. When I rap and when I pour, now my time be this. Anything I do one, he go shake your leg. All my enemy one, man I back my move. Hey, I don't conquer, see, I don't melee. Spending money here and there, make it come me pass. If enemy like see, make them fast. These day I wanna see, we go pass.
Manu Niginisi, from Nagadisi to Naban, so very soon you won't go part, because I don't know one day. You check out the streets in my face, nobody follow you on your ring. They they break, everything gone good, it go good,
Oh boy, I hear you.
man, who digging this thing? From like I just sit in the bed, so very soon you won't go part, because I don't open my neck. Kitchen on the streets in my face, nobody follow you on your ring. They break, everything gone good, it go good. I'm a kinda
Woman, look at brother.
real life, I be why
Say what? They break everywhere possible. Say what? Try men and drop my energy. I stand top of when and look for my energy. Oh no, I don't talk on one me, I turn giddy bar. Onyamoma.com.
K-Mix, baby.
Welcome back to Afro Beats, you guys. It's your girl, Monica Hart. Now, this has grown to become one of my favorite, segments on the show, spending time with my boy, Speed the Mixologist, the distinguished bartender. Thank you for hanging out with me again.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Thank you for having me. It's always been a pleasure to come and make some drinks for you guys. Some lovely drinks that you can make at home, of course.
Of course, he's been educating me. You guys, he's not just a bartender. He actually is a mixologist. He knows exactly what he's talking about, why he's making me the drinks. He's letting me know what's going on, what this called, what that's called, how much ounces is in a cup, all that type of stuff. So today, we about to see what's up. So what you got, what did you bring to make for us today?
So what I brought for you guys today is, it's called the Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms, y'all.
So if Lucky Charms, thinking of as far as like
They're magically delicious?
They're magically delicious, kind of like the cereal. So this drink is actually going to be a 3-tone drink. Okay. So it's going to have 3 colors in it, 1 alcohol. So this is actually an exclusive. I've never done this on camera.
We doing chemistry.
Yes.
In bartending-ology.
In bartending-ology.
Okay, right.
Whatever you say, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do is, it's going to take us a little bit to make, but it's going to look really, really good after we make it. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go ahead and put some ice into our glass first.
So icy. Okay, I've been doing this so long now, I already know what to do. I know my signal. I'm on point with it.
And then we're just gonna fill that up all the way to the rim.
Okay.
All the way to the rim.
Bam.
Yes, all the way to the rim. So what we're gonna do now is gonna take our shaker, and what is this called?
Boston Shaker.
Boston Shaker. So we're gonna take our Boston Shaker. We're gonna fill it up with ice.
Okay, bam.
Only halfway. We don't need too much.
Here you go.
All right.
Okay.
And so with this, we're gonna, so the first level of this is going to be green. Okay. So we're not gonna put any alcohol actually into this first layer. We're just gonna put it right here at the bottom.
Okay, and what is this actually?
So this is our melon liqueur.
Melon liqueur.
Yeah, so since it's three colors, we're gonna do third, and a third, or third, and a fourth. Okay. So this middle part is actually gonna be where the alcohol lies.
Okay, this is gonna be my favorite part.
This is gonna be where the alcohol lies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Tito's. I'm sorry. We're not gonna do Tito's. We're gonna do 1800 tequila. 1800 tequila. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our
Japanese jigger.
And we're gonna put 2 ounces of alcohol inside of our jigger.
Okay. And you know, if we messing with the tequila, oh yeah, this drink is about to be strong.
I'm so glad you're learning something. Like, I'm so excited about that.
I'm observing. I'm a very good pupil.
Very good pupil. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put our alcohol back, turn it the right way, of course. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our grenadine.
Okay.
And we're gonna put about 1 ounce of grenadine inside of our Japanese jigger.
There you go. And so, one quick question. What makes this different from a regular drink?
So any regular drink is gonna have maybe, you know, one or two things in it, but you mix it in and you make one color. And then sometimes you have your drinks that are two-tone. But a lot of people that bartend don't do 3. So I looked up and researched, and I was like, let me see if I can make something different. So I was playing around in my house, playing around at my job, and wanted to see if I could do it. I finally did it, and I was able to actually master it. So that's what we're gonna do today, and what makes it a little bit different. So we're gonna shake this up. So one thing about you talking about chemistry and science. So what we're gonna do is the grenadine is actually a little bit thicker than the melon liqueur.
Okay.
So what we did was we took the ice, we took the alcohol, and we diluted the actual grenadine, and we're gonna shake it.
So it's gonna make it float.
It's gonna make it float on top.
Okay.
It's gonna make it float on top. And you wanna shake it up a little bit more than what you usually do.
Right on.
So what we do is we're gonna take our strainer, and we're gonna pour it really, really slow.
So that's the secret. You have to pour it slowly.
You have to pour it really, really slow.
Okay.
So.
Ooh. That's pretty. Okay. And it's actually
all right.
You guys, I'm sure you can do that on camera.
And so every single time you use your shaker, you want to definitely make sure you wash out your shaker.
Don't want any remnants, whatever was in there before.
No remnants. So now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put some more ice in there.
Okay, I'm on my job, y'all. I only got to tell me one.
Okay. And so usually I don't put any alcohol inside of the top layer, but we're gonna do that today.
Okay.
So we're gonna take our 1800, but instead of actually making 2 ounces, we're gonna do 1 since we already have 2 ounces in there.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna pour that in there. And then we're gonna take our blue curacao or blue caraca.
Blue caraca.
Okay. And then we're gonna do 1 ounce of that inside of our
Japanese jigger.
All right. And then we're gonna pour that inside.
Oh, this is gonna be beautiful.
And then we're gonna shake it up.
Okay. Shake.
And actually, we're gonna fill it up right at the level. We're gonna fill it up with a little bit more ice.
Okay. Here you go.
There you go. Shake it up just a little bit more.
I can't wait.
And just like I said, we're gonna pour it over slowly just to make sure that it levels correctly.
You guys, this looks like one of those like push pops that has all the different colors in it. I don't know how he did that. He is definitely the mixologist. You gotta get him for your party. If you guys want some entertainment, you want to have some hot ass drinks, you don't want to get a DWI, make sure you call the distinguished bartender to come hook you up.
And then we're gonna garnish that with a lime and also a couple of cherries. Just to top it off a little bit more. And there you have it, our Lucky Charms drink.
I gotta give you a hand.
Thank you so much.
I don't even want to disturb it.
Oh, it's fine. You don't have to disturb it, but
let me just try this.
Actually, what you can do, instead of actually doing that, you can, there you go.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can taste the blue Caraco on the top. I definitely use the 1800. I can taste the melon even coming up because it seems to me like when you're pouring the drink in, even though it's separated, they're kind of like the flavors mingle in between.
Together. Yes, that is definitely true. And once you get a straw and go through all the levels, you can taste everything that comes together. And it's not too sweet, it's not too strong. That's just why we put 1 more ounce of alcohol inside that drink.
Gotcha. It was definitely a very refreshing drink. This is something that you guys will definitely impress your friends. If you want to have a good time and you're having a party, you want to do something spectacular, make sure you call my boy. He's going to come out and hook you up. So Speed, you topped yourself again, but before we go, I want you to make sure you tell the viewers where they can find you.
Yes, you can find me at www.k3 AfroBeatsEnterprises.net. That is where you can book your favorite bartender at. Also, you can go find us on Instagram and Facebook at Distinguished Bartender. And finally, you can find us on TikTok. We do have informational and instructional videos that you can make at home of drinks that I've made in the previous past. So I really do appreciate you, Miss Hart, for allowing me to come in here and make drinks for you and your viewers.
Well, I appreciate you, Speed the Mixologist, for coming in here and allowing me to drink your delicious drink.
No, of course, no problem. You're welcome anytime you would like to have me.
Of course. So you guys make sure when you're having a party, any celebration, family reunion, office gathering, just get at home or sitting at home chilling and you don't want to get out there, make sure you hit up my boy, the distinguished gentleman in the house. So you guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish up this tasty drink. What you guys are going to do, you're about to get into this hot ass video and we'll see you next time on our drink of the week.
Aloyinlo ohunde wale agbedegbe ọ̀rẹ́ o filẹ̀ bàbá wọn ká tán délẹ̀ o mi ò ní lọ síbi kan bàbá wọn ká tán délẹ̀ I don't care what they say. Èwo ni kó ló bá torí mo fẹ́ fọ́mọ yín. Warrant of visa torí mo fẹ́ fọ́mọ yín. Wọ́n bí mi mo túra bí èmi gangan làbí sọ́lá mo bọ́lá bí mo jí bọ́lá mo fẹ́ sọ̀kọ bọ́lá ti tó. Filẹ̀ má bá wọn ká tán délẹ̀. Kólóbá eléré ò dá o sí ṣáàzù dá. Mo léléré ò dá. Nílẹ̀ yìí ojoojúmọ́ ló ń ṣọmọ wọn gbóná ju musicians lọ orúkọ tèlére ni la fi mọ̀ wọ́n káàkiri ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni mo bẹ̀ yín o ìdọ̀bálẹ̀ mi máa re ẹjẹ́ ń fẹ́ ìyàwó mi o. Sílẹ̀ bàbá wọn ká tán délẹ̀ o mi ò ní lọ síbi kan bàbá wọn ká tán délẹ̀. I don't care what they say. Èwo ni kó ló bá torí mo fẹ́ fọ́mọ yín. Èwo ni ti warrant of visa torí mo fẹ́ fọ́mọ yín. Wọ́n bí mi mo túra bí èmi gangan làbí sọ́lá mo bọ́lá jí mo jí bọ́lá mo fẹ́ sọ̀kọ bọ́lá ti tó. Filẹ̀ bàbá wọn ká tán délẹ̀ kólóbá. I will do what they say. What matters to me is to become a sugar. I will do what they say. What matters to me is to love her forever. I will do what they say. What matters to me is to love her forever. Oh, I will do what they say. Sílẹ̀, bàbá wọn ká tán délẹ̀. Mi ò ní lọ síbi kan, bàbá wọn ká tán délẹ̀. I don't care what they say. Èwo ni kó ló bá torí mo fẹ́ fọ́mọ yín.
What's up, everybody? My name is Monica Hart. I'm the host of a brand new show called Afro Beatz. If you have a business, product, or service you would like to advertise during the show, please email the show at cmg1management@gmail.com for more details. Welcome back from commercial break, you guys. It's time for my favorite segment every single week. You know what time it is? It's time for the artist of the week. We have somebody very special. Is it you? I don't know. Let's see who's up for the artist of the week. All right, you guys, welcome back to Afro Beats. And when you see me in the newsroom, you already know what time it is. It's time for our artist of the week. We have a very special guest this week. He's actually here in America, but we're still talking to him via Skype or via Zoom. Welcome, Jaziz.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yep.
So why don't you introduce yourself to the people and tell us a little bit about you?
Well, my name is Jaziz. I'm from Freetown, Sierra Leone. I'm based out here in America, Columbus, Ohio. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I've been here since I was like 13 and a half. You feel me?
Okay.
So like I've been here for long.
Okay. And so I would like to ask you about that. So you've been here in America for a very long time, but you're still sticking with your roots and doing traditional Afrobeats music. How's that been?
Right, because like we speak Creole, you feel me? Like like my grandma, my mom and them, if I go home to them, like we speak straight Creole, you feel me? So I never really lose that. So I put that in my rap and singing, you feel me? Although sometimes I blend it with the English a little bit, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And it's just such a cool, unique sound that you have too.
Right.
So how long have you been doing music? When did you get your start?
Okay. First I used to like do poetry like when I was in high school, and then when I went to college also. I started actually like recording like around 2015, but I always write music and stuff, you feel me? I started recording 2015 and it's been great so far, you feel me? Like so far I got like about 39 videos on YouTube.
Awesome.
I got like 10 visual, like, you know what I mean, real videos. And I got like 2 albums on there, and I also got like albums I'm working on. I got a couple new projects, you feel me?
Gotcha. And so do you remember your first song, your first hit back then?
Yeah, my first hit was Anything at Time, which is like everything is time, you know what I mean? But my first song was You Think You Know Me. I made that. I was in high school and stuff. I made that. It was more like English. It was not like Creole, you feel me? That was my first song. And I went to the studio with some Nigerian dude, you feel me? And we ended up doing a video for it also. Like that was my first song, first video.
And it blew up from there.
Right.
Okay. So now, would you have been interested in music had you not had that experience and gone to the studio, or was that something that you were heading toward anyway, considering that you were doing poetry?
I always loved music because I grew up around music. Like my uncle and them, they always play like the Bob Marley, the Tupac Shakur, all that. So I grew up listening to all that, you feel me? Like, really, like, I always like poetry. I don't really think like, back then I never think like, oh, I'm gonna do a song, just like spoken words, you feel me? Like just go in front of people and do spoken words and stuff. But like it hit me one time, like actually when I was in college, like when I was in the dorm, I had a roommate that had like a little studio, and we started messing around, you feel me? Like, and I'm like, oh, that sounds really good. You feel me? So, like,
surprise yourself a little bit, huh?
Yeah, like, so like I just take it from there, you feel me? And when I came back home, cause like I was at OSU Newark. I used to live in the dorms and stuff. So when I came home that summer, I had a friend that always make beats, Kobe Stacks, you feel me? Like, so I link up with him and it just go from there.
Okay. And you know what? It sounds like you've definitely been honing your craft, because I went through your videos, and a lot of them, you know, the music, you know, you have your own very unique style, and just some really dope stuff. So shout out and hats off to you for that.
Respect, thanks. I appreciate that.
Of course.
You know, like, yeah, like I find that as much as I keep doing it, I keep elevating, like I keep getting better. So like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like I'm heading there. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. Now, do you find it you being okay? Let me kind of back up and articulate what I want to say. Since you've been here in America for so long, you have, you know, I guess I know you've heard, like you said, you know, you have the Tupac Shakurs and, you know, all that type of music that we traditionally listen to here in America. Have you found it hard for you as an Afrobeats artist to try to make traction or try to find a fan base here in America?
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit hard. Like, it's better now, believe me, because like back then, like people don't really like mess with Afrobeat like that. You feel me? Like we used to like perform at festivals downtown Columbus. Like the crowd would not really like mess with it, but now they do mess with it. You feel me? Like that Afrobeat is out there now where people can do relate to it. And when I be traveling, like let's say for Maryland, DC, Virginia area, like they be playing Afrobeat. You feel me? Like. And out there, it's easy to really promote Afrobeat. But out here where we at, it's a little bit hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, although it's coming there. You feel me?
Absolutely. And you know, you definitely have my platform to utilize anytime you want, anytime you have a brand new video coming up. You already know you got a place for it here on Afrobeats.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. We need people like you for real. You understand? Like, cause like we out here in America, we still do Afrobeat. You feel me? Like I went to Africa recently, April, for the first time since I came to America. You feel me? Like,
oh wow, how was that experience?
It was crazy. It was too overwhelming because I didn't know like they was already playing my songs down there. Like the TV stations like play my videos. You feel me? Like I went out there, I just went straight to
So you were popping out there and didn't even know it.
Yeah, I didn't even know it. And when I went down there, it got so crazy from the airport, you know what I mean, to the city. Like, it was like, ooh, I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, you feel me? Like,
but that has to be a wonderful feeling. You know, you get in the car and then they playing your song on the radio. How awesome is that?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Like, and my family members would tell me like, oh yeah, we saw your videos on AYV, da-da-da. You feel me? Like, yeah, it's really great. The feelings, yeah.
Well, good for you. You know, you definitely are very talented. You have awesome videos and a great sound. So I know this is not going to be, you know, the first that or the last that we're going to be seeing and hearing from you.
Yeah, for sure, man. I got more stuff. Like you said, I'm going to be coming up here.
Perfect. So definitely when you make your way up here to Dallas, I want to make sure we get you on a live interview here in the studio. How about that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
Perfect. So why don't you before we go, tell us about the video that you brought for us today.
Okay. The video is on point. You feel me? Like my previous album was like Lost Track. You feel me? Like Lost Track in a way. So right now everything on point. You feel me? Like that's what the video about. Like we just talk about girls being on point. You feel me? Like doing what they do. You feel me? Like just being independent. And the vibe, everything on point. You feel me? Like,
of course. And before we go get into the video, make sure everybody knows how to find you. So I want you to make sure you give the viewers all of your social media handles so they can look you up and support you.
Yeah, you can find me at Jahseizz on YouTube, and that is spelled JAHSEIZZ at Jahseizz on YouTube. I'm on Spotify, Pandora, Hyatt Radio, like Apple Music and all that. You feel me? Like you can check me out. Yeah.
Perfect. So I know everybody's going to come and support you. Make sure they get some of those hot tunes that you have. So thank you very, very much for stopping by and hanging out with me today and let me get all up in your business.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you.
My pleasure. So go ahead and introduce your video.
This is my brand new video, On Point. Check it out, everything on point.
All right, you guys, we'll be right back on Afro Beats right after this video.
On point, everything on point. Yeah, the body and the dress on point. Yeah, the look and the swag on point. Then maybe another run the town. Paparazzi, they follow them around. I make them the Yagba. Anytime they see them, they Yagba. Yagba, then maybe another on the town. On point, everything on point. Yeah, the body and the dress on point. Yeah, the look and the swag on point. Then maybe another run the town. Run the town, now they run the town. Paparazzi, they follow them around. Then they follow them around. They make them the Yagba. Everything on point. Then maybe I done 30 correct 5 points. I done make road block, all man struck right point. With them pass, with them happy. All man the points, little mama and the squad on point. On point, they look except fly, now we hide now the joints. Man, now I arrest them on gun points, kick them on back and front, now for them who they hunt. Africa, baby, them not the coolest. No, I for line up with the latest. Rep them country to the fullest. Then they on top the chats, baby, tell me who else. Calling star, make a wish they get cocky and stylish. With they have more makeup and polish, foolish. Make money act by and punish. They know they give up the cookie. On point, everything on point. Yeah, the body and the dress on point. Yeah, the look and the swag on point. Then baby, another run the town. Paparazzi, they follow them around. I make them the Yagba. Anytime they see that they Yagba. Then baby, another on the town. On point, everything on point. Yeah, the body and the dress on point. Yeah, the look and the swag on point. Then baby, another run the town. Run the town, now they run the town. Paparazzi, they follow them around. Then they follow them around. I make them the Yagba. Medical humble, anytime they see them tremble. The whole gal they know they not their level. The whole town know them focus trouble. Them bossy, they fancy, they bring the paparazzi, they classy. Then they maintain and then clean, they no trash. And they want the left foreign currency. Any side when they pass Kabudu. Traffic emergency. Money hang for them, then they chase them beyond. See the crowd and the entourage. Then the fed for me select, then come on hot. Then they take photograph, sign autograph. They made the front page of the magazine, then they all over the media and the newspaper. Make Cusca spend the newspaper. Ja, baby, I spend this paper. Point, everything on point. Yeah, the body and the dress on point. Yeah, the look and the swag on point. Then baby, another run the town. Paparazzi, they follow them around. I make them the Yagba. Anytime they see that they Yagba. Then baby, another on the town. On point, everything on point. Yeah, the body and the dress on point. Yeah, the look and the swag on point. Then baby, another run the town. Run the town, now they run the town. Paparazzi, they follow them around. Then they follow them around. They make them the Yagba. Yeah, they come and they flexing, kick back, relaxing, madam. Anytime they come around, town's going down. Then baby, now they own the town. They know they brag, but they own the crown. Touchdown and at the top of the town, they put Freetown on fire and burn it down. They're freaky, Saloga and kinky, they're sneaky. Now they expose sex, now they sit, they show off them beauty. Show off, big booby and booty. Show off, it's obvious what we see that we nervous. We love the performance, we give them bonus. Not so fast life, baby, if you love life. Always say we want on deck. That Tumba check, big waist check, round waist check, everything check, baby. Point, everything on point. Yeah, the body and the dress on point. Yeah, the look and the swag on point. Then baby, another run the town. Paparazzi, they follow them around. I make them the Yagba. Anytime they see that they Yagba. Then baby, another on the town. On point, everything on point. Yeah, the body and the dress on point. Yeah, the look and the swag on point. Then baby, another run the town. Run the town, now they run the town. Paparazzi, they follow them around. Then they follow them around. I make them the Yagba.
I sure do appreciate appreciate you guys hanging out with me once again for another episode of Afro Beats. I want to say thank you so much to DJ Ibu for letting me come in here and party with you on your birthday. Happy birthday, man. I couldn't have had such a better time, and thank you so much for inviting me. I also want to thank you, Speed the mixologist. You come in here, you got behind the bar, you got me turned up, as you can see, so thank you very much. I want to see you once again next week. You know what? The Artist of the Week, thank you for bringing me those videos and let me get up in your business. I can't wait to see what you have for me next time. And you know what? How can I forget to the chef? Thank you so much for bringing me that good food and that recipe. I can't wait to make it once again myself at home. So you know what? I can't say enough thanks to you, the viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to make sure you don't miss me next week, Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 o'clock p.m. in West Africa. You can catch me on Villa Kula Media YouTube channel. That's Afro Beats. Thank you very much. I'll see you next Saturday.